In each of these problems, in this round, I have chosen problems that have more than one step, so we just have to be careful and make sure we do all the steps in each problem. So in this problem, for example, I notice that there's 3 things being multiplied together. I'm going to bring this 4x down, okay, and I'm going to ignore it, and I'm going to just do this multiplication first. I'm going to multiply those 2 together, and then I'm going to multiply in the 4x. All right, so let's see. 2x times x, that's 2x squared. 2x times 3, that's plus 6x. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. And negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. I'm going to combine my like terms. Okay, and then a really common mistake in this kind of problem is just to put this in as the answer, but that's not the answer because we have a whole nother step to do, so please don't forget. Okay, 4 times 2 is 8. X times x times x is x to the third. This is 4 times 2 is 8 again. X times x is x squared. And 4 times negative 12 is negative 48. And there's an x right here, so don't forget that last x. All right, here in this factoring problem, I have 2 steps, okay? Because the first step I'm always asking myself with factoring is there a greatest common factor? And there is. Is there a number that multiplies to 7, 42, and 35? So I'm going to start with 7, okay? Does 7 multiply to 42? Yep, sure does. Does 7 multiply to 35? Yep, sure does. So let's factor out the 7. Right, 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 5 is 35. Okay, now, if you type this in, you will get it wrong. You are not done, right? I need 2 numbers that multiply to 5 and add to 6. And those 2 numbers, the only 2 numbers that multiply to 5 are 5 and 1. Okay, again, please make sure when you type, you don't type this. That's not done. And also, you don't type this because that's missing the GCF. Okay, so in this kind of problem, there's 2 steps, and you have to make sure you type the full answer. All right, in this final problem, the 2 steps are that it's subtraction. So I'm first going to distribute the negative. This should not be one step on your scrap paper for the test, right? You should be first taking this step. I know it seems like extra work, but it's going to prevent mistakes, right? This is negative 2x squared. This is negative 3x. This is positive 4. Now let's combine. That negative 7 minus 3, that's 7 negatives, 3 more negatives, that's 10 negatives. And positive 1, positive 4, plus 5. All right, there it is. All these problems are multiple steps. Notice I have lines of work, multiple lines of work, okay? Please make sure that you're completing full problems.